There are a lot of stereotypes that are attached to motorcycle riders, to motorcyclists. And I think if you ask sort of the general public, they'll tell you different stereotypes that they have. I've had people say things to me like, when I think of riders, I think of rebels. I think of people who live on the edge, risk takers. I think of people who are selfish. I've had someone tell me that. I think of motorcycle riders as just caring for themselves. They don't care about other people out here. And to some degree, I mean that's true, right? I mean we have to have some level of selfishness because we're looking out for ourselves out here, right? I mean that's part of being a safe and smart motorcycle rider. But I think that riders sometimes reinforce some of the negative stereotypes that are out there. And I don't know. I think there are things that we can do to make sure that we don't reinforce those types of stereotypes. And for example, let me give an example. I mean, I have heard of riders. I don't know anyone personally, but I do kind of know secondhand. I know like someone who knows someone type of thing who actually keeps in his pocket, a handful of nickels, or a pocket full of bolts, just in case someone messes with them on the highway. They can reach in and then bam, let that go and just mess up somebody's windshield. I mean, I actually kind of know secondhand, someone who does that. And and that's not unheard of. That's real. That happens. But I also know people, and this is firsthand knowledge, who love to slow down cars who cut them off, cars who tailgate them in some way. They love to get revenge by getting in front of them and slowing down to a snail's pace, to a crawl, just so that they can piss that person off, just so they can piss the cage off. I don't know, but I just don't engage in that type of behavior, and I don't agree with it. I really don't. I think that it reinforces a stereotype that we're all jerks. B, it only serves to potentially aggravate the situation. C, it could potentially cause that person to just get scared and panic. I mean, look what happened in, New York? Where all those bikers slowed down that vehicle, that man and his wife and his kid was in the back. And the dude panicked. He probably got scared because he's got his kid in the back and he's, got all these bikers surrounding him. He panicked and he ran over like a couple of bikers. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that his behavior was right, but he probably acted out of fear, So, I just think that you could potentially throw fuel on the fire by doing those types of things. I was going to go over there to the Honda dealership. I think I'll pass for just a minute. But I think that when we do those types of things, we not only put ourselves in danger, we not only give ourselves a bad name, but we potentially put the next rider at risk. I mean, what if that cager decides to take out their anger on the next biker because we're all the same? They all of a sudden lumped us all into the same category, and next thing you know, they're like, uh-oh, here comes another motorcycle. Yeah, let let me just bump this dude a little bit, or you know what, I'm gonna roll up on him. You know, I mean, I think that you potentially put the next rider, the next innocent rider at risk. So, man, I don't know. I'm just not about that type of behavior. You know, I've seen videos where riders will get pissed off because someone will pull in front of them, or they'll be tailgating them, and they'll roll up. They will chase the cage down. They will chase the cage down, roll up on them, and give them a lecture. And I'm not so against, you know, giving somebody a lecture as long as they learn from it. You know, I mean, I give lectures to my kid, you know, but then they take it to the next level and they scare them. They may kick in their door. They may knock off their mirror. Seriously, come on, man. Do you think that's doing anything to solve or to bring balance to the situation? No, man. That's only serving to aggravate the situation, and man, I ain't down with none of that stuff, you know? So for me, the way I handle those types of things, when I get pissed off because someone is tailgating me or cuts in front of me, what do? Man, I just try and let the water slide off my back like a duck. I'm telling you. I mean, I don't try and educate them or nothing. I mean, there's nothing. I just figure, let me just go on my way. If I can avoid them, swerve out the way, bam, just go and do my thing. You know? I mean, or you know, if I can just kind of lean over into, what's going on, man? If I could just lean over to the side and kind of avoid the situation, man, I'm going to do that, because I'm not about to try and aggravate the situation. I don't even have time. You know, normally I don't have time to deal with that kind of nonsense. You know, people are jerks. Cagers don't know how to ride out here. You expect that. You have to go into motorcycle riding expecting that they don't know how to ride. They're going to be on their cell phones. They're going to cut you off, and they're going to tailgate you. That's a given. Given the scenario, given the environment that we have to ride in, man, those are just the road hazards we have to deal with, and you just work around it. That's what I do, man. That's what I do. So, anyway, just my 2 cents, my own opinion, and that's the beauty of the internet. That's the beauty of just being a person. You know, you get to express your own opinion, and some people are going to agree and some people are not, and that's all right, man. It's okay to disagree. So, damn, what's going on back there? See what I mean? There's a cage right behind me. There's a cage right behind me who just pulled out in front of that car right there. Hey, I'm going this way. I'm gonna go this way. Man, I'm telling you, good Lord. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? You just deal with this stuff. You just deal with it, man. You know? I mean, ain't nothing else you can do but just deal with it. You just let it roll off your back and just keep on moving. You know? Ain't nothing else you can do. Just deal with it. So anyway, my friends, my people, I don't need to tell you to ride safe or to ride with care, you know. But I would like to remind you to ride with confidence. Head up 100%, baby. Yeah, this is SoopaBee.
Bem feito. Da estação Patriarca do metrô até o Alberto.
Se fudeu, idiota.
Aí o motorista já não vai mais encontrar dificuldades no